So let's move on to the topic of masculinity, because it's an area where, believe it or not, you and I have some agreement. The country is facing a masculinity problem, and we're not winning with our men. In fact, I have a specific example to show you just the pervasive nature of the lack of masculinity. Let's watch.
Donald, you're a sniveling coward, and leave Heidi the hell alone.
The Texas senator wasn't done there, firing back after Trump retweeted this image. Cruz's wife in an unflattering pose next to Melania Trump.
It is not acceptable.
I am not in the habit of supporting people who attack my wife and attack my father.
In 2020, Donald Trump will be overwhelmingly reelected as president of the United States.
Why don't you talk to the president the way you talk to my brother, Ted? You afraid of him? You think he'll smack you down at home?
Oh,
is that
yeah,
what it is?
I'm
like he's shut you up in the
terrified of
primary?
the Cuomos. You guys
Not
are
the
really
Cuomos,
tough.
I'm talking about the president. My brother's not the president. I'm talking about the president, the one who called you a liar, the one who said your wife was ugly. That guy, you know, the guy now who you won't say anything about.
Would love to hear your thoughts about Ted Cruz, who failed to, defend his wife's honor and sucked up to Donald Trump after he called his wife ugly and accused his father of being a mass murderer. Just thoughts on that. That never comes up when it comes to the right wing's interpretation of masculinity.
I'm happy to answer it. My answer is the opposite of yours. I believe that Ted Cruz asked what is good for the country, not whom do I like. That was the way I supported Trump. Trump was the 14th of 14 candidates that I supported. I supported him because he was the Republican nominee. I came to think he was a great president, but I was against him the entire primary process because I was not a fan of his character. He turned out to have been a great president, and that's not unheard of, that people can have defective personal character and end up great leaders. King David in the Bible, for the religious among you, is a perfect example. So Ted Cruz said, who's better for the country, not whom do I like. I find that admirable, you don't.
Okay, Dennis, again, genuine question. If Trump came out and said, your wife is ugly and your dad's a murderer,
I would have supported him, and my wife would have told me to support him. That's how secure she is.
All right, asked and answered. Thanks for watching The Young Turks, we really appreciate it. Another way to show support is through YouTube memberships. You'll get to interact with us more. There's live chat emojis, badges. You've got emojis of me, Anna, John, JR. So those are super fun. But you also get playback of our exclusive member-only shows and specials right after they air. So all of that, all you gotta do is click that join button right underneath the video. Thank you.